Okay, hello, greetings and welcome to my Final Fantasy XIV Crafters and Gatherers Let's Play. I'm Sakana, this is Eomir, and we had completed all the Gatherers, so let's go on to the Crafters. So, yay, we completed the Gatherers, excellent, so it's on to the Crafters. So, if I head over here, we can go up to the aft castle. Right, so, first thing I'm going to do is actually armourers and blacksmiths. One, they're in Limsa Liminsa, so they're nice and quick to get to. Two, I am a marauder as my main class on this gentleman, on Eomir here. And that means I'm going to need armour. I'm going to need armour and I'm going to need weapons. I can get both if I make them myself. And so that's the plan. They're both in the same place because they use the same equipment. So I can get both while I'm here. Nice and quick and nicely done. So that's Armour, Smith. We'll go with the Armourer, start with the A's. Sound of hammering bringing you in from the street. Did it, lad? It's well that you find the din inviting, for the Armourers Guild is not a place for quiet revelry. If the clangor of metal striking metal is music to your ears, mayhap you've the spirit of a shipwright. Are you of a mind to join our guild? Take it from me, lad, there's no greater joy than working a shapeless lump of iron into a shining breastplate with your own hands. What say you then? Yep, I want to be an armourer. Well then, lad. Now, we should cover a bit of the guild history before forging ahead with the formalities. The armourer's craft is an offshoot of blacksmithing. Time was when armourers and smithies were one and the same. But as the years trickled by and the techniques for working sheet metal into armour plates became a specialised trade, with the smithies who showed uncommon skill and passion for this trade earned themselves the title of armourer. Now, as you probably imagine, the skill necessary for making armour are also needed for shipbuilding. But building ships is a harder than knocking out some simple helms, which led those armourers who are good enough to work on boats to claim the title of shipwright. Of course, it was one thing calling armourers blacksmiths and shipwrights armourers, but it was quite another calling shipwrights blacksmiths, because building a ship and making a hatchet couldn't be more different. It seems as though a line needed drawing, and seeing as how Limsa Liminsa was building on the strength of her navy, you can imagine why the armourers chose to cut their ties with the smithies and establish a guild of our own. As for the smithies, well, the whole notion of an independent armourers guild never did sit well with them, and there's been a fair old rivalry between the two factions ever since. Always trying to outdo each other we are, which is why we're ever on the lookout for new talent to help keep the smithy bastards in their place. All we need you to do is impress the Forge Master and we can start on your training. Be warned, Forge Master Hanaza's tongue could strip the scales off a fishback's at 40 paces, saying that you won't find a fairer mistress this side of the Strait of Milotha. Let me know when you've mustered the courage to speak to her, and I'll see to the rest. Okie dokie. So let's go. Your mind is made up, ready to throw in your lot with us armourers? Indeed I am. Way of the Armour. Then it's time you made yourself known to the Forge Master. That's no empty title, by the way. Hanaza's a renowned shipwright and one of the finest crafters in Limsa. Head outside and you'll find her blistering the skins of the new initiates. Blistering the skins of the new initiates. Okie dokie. Another aspiring armourer, are you? Welcome, I am Hanaza, Forge Master of the this guild, and I take it that Goathador has explained to you the history and nature of our craft. Good. I have little to add save that front. To add on that front, save this. The life of an armourer is not an easy one. Day after day you will pit flesh and blood against iron and flame, and without a passion for the forge you will fail. But passion alone will not make an armourer of you. To truly master this craft, you must be possessed of a will as unwieldy as the metals you work. Knowing what lies before you, have you the fortitude to persevere? Yes. Ha. I see you have no fear of hard work. In that case, that is well. Consider, don't know where I was getting case from. That is well, consider your request to join the guild approved. But if you ever give me aught less than your best, you will be out of the door before you realise my boot has connected with your backside. Are we clear on that? Yes, ma'am. Good. Now that we understand each other, let us begin with the basics. What is your name? Sokana. Very well, Sokana. This tool is called a doming hammer. Here, grip it firmly, note its weight. Let me know when you feel comfortable with it in your hands, and I'll tell you if you're holding it properly. Okie dokie. So let's double check that I've saved that. Yes, I have. Okay, in which case, boop, boop. Doop, and doop. Done. Okay, let's continue. My first doming hammer. Forge Master Hanaza wishes to see that you can make your doming hammer. Ah yes, I didn't know better. I think you were an armourer, Sokana. Of course, I do know better. Until you craft something with that hammer of yours, you'll look like a babe with a rattle to me, and I've no intention of mothering you. Make no mistake, I mean to shape you into an artisan, however hard I have to pound. Yep. Save your sweat for the forge, lad. I don't expect you to fashion full suits of plate on your first day. Just pay close attention to my instructions, be diligent in your work, and the skill will come in due time. Now, let's be about your first lesson, shall we? I want you to take up your hammer and make me a bronze ingot. A mundane task, I grant you, but one which every armourer must master. Bronze, you see, is the most basic material of the craft, and bronze ingots are its building blocks. Sorry. 'Tis not the strongest of alloys, of course, but it is that very quality that makes bronze so easy to shape, and the metal of choice for a novice armourer. To forge your ingot, you'll need to procure 2 chunks of copper ore and a chunk of 2 chunks of copper ore, a chunk of tin ore, and an ice shard. The ore can be purchased from Suburwimp. Here at the guild, the ice shard you'll have to find on your own. Well, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for me to swing your arm for you, or mayhap you would have me swing my boot? Okay. Synthing a bronze ingot for Forge Master Hanaza, using 2 chunks of copper ore, a chunk of iron ore, and an ice shard. To begin the crafting process, select logs from the main menu, followed by crafting logs. Okay, here we go. Again, wait for the things to pass, and read at your will, but I'm about to talk through it. So, if I talk to this gentleman, or even this gentleman, that's the one I want, and I need so I just need 2 of these, 1 of these. Oh, actually, I didn't need to buy 2. Already have 10. I forgot I mined them earlier, didn't I? Right, and then I do this. So, open up my logs, resize it, select a level at which I'm working, select ingots. It's already selected normal quality because I don't have any high quality items, and we have our shards. So, sorry, that was not supposed to be that big. There we go. And a smith. Right, just for the sake of those who wish to read. Crafting in Final Fantasy XIV is intricate. Gets more intricate. It's relatively simple at this level, as all things are at level 1. But it does get more complicated as you go along. There we go. Made one of them. Where is the bronze ingot I asked for you? If you can't find the ore yourself, try speaking to Swib here at the guild. No, I got you. I got your stuff. I got your stuff. Complete your first task, have you? Well then, let's have a look at this. Ingot. So this is the sort of quality I can expect from you, is it? For a novice armourer, this is excellent work. Excellent. Well done, Sorkana. The key to making good bronze is judging the ratio of copper to tin. With too much tin, the alloy becomes harder but also more brittle. Not the sort of material you want protecting your vital organs. Lest you forget, quality is a matter of life and death in our craft. That is why we teach all our initiates the ideal metallurgic composition for every item we forge. Not that all are quick to learn. There are some who seem destined to produce mediocre results. However, painstakingly the processes are explained. Thank the builder you are not one of them. I am pleased to say your ingot would fetch a decent price in the markets. But do not let this first success make you complacent. A single bad helm will lose you more trust than 100 good ones will win. Because bad armor means dead men. It is not enough that your work is good. It's not enough that your work be good. It must needs be consistently good. And achieve that consistency requires discipline, long hours of crafting the same item over and over, again and again. For you, this means a mountain of bronze ingots in your dreams, bronze ingots until you process is so ingrained into your that you wake up and find that your pillow is a ingot you made in your sleep. When you feel you have learned all you can from forging bronze ingots, seek me out and I will find you something else to craft. May the builder guide you. Guide your hands, Sorkana. There we go. Next one's at level 5. Oh, and I got a new top. Lovely. So, that's Armory. Let's try on our new top. Doobie-doo. There we go. Very dapper. So, yes. So that was Armory. If you stay tuned, I'm going to start my next episode, which will, of course, be Blacksmith. So, until then, I have been Sorkana. May as well do this properly. I'm in such a rush to get on to the next one. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I have been Sorkana. This has been Eomir, and we will see you in the next video. Ta-ta!